Trying to do with the Coldwell Marketing Group in 2010. And I'm not going to give you everything. I'm just going to try to give you the 20,000 foot level approach. But we are very, very, very excited about where we're going with the brand as an entire network. And hopefully at the end of this you'll agree. What we're trying to do, and it's normal in any company's growth, that they are always trying to reinvent themselves. We're lucky, we're great, we're a 104-year-old brand with a tremendous legacy. We were founded in the wake of the San Francisco earthquake for all the right reasons. We were helping consumers, we came into the market. We just have a great story, but if we keep relying on that story over time, we're going to become Sears Roebuck, right? And so we have to kind of reinvent ourselves. So here's a couple examples, I don't know if you can see it back there, of companies that are reinventing themselves. This is a 25-year-old brand that's trying to reinvent himself. This is Michael Jordan. And he's coming out with a new Air Jordan shoe, and what he realizes is that there's kids out there who have no idea who he is. His name's on the shoe, they've never seen him play. I was born in 1959, and you know, I'm watching Dr. J. Who's Bob Cousy? You know, who's that guy? So he's having the same problem. So after 25 years, Michael Jordan's got to reinvent himself. He's got a little help here. Here's a 50-year-old brand that's reinventing themselves. Okay? Great brand, one of the all-time greatest bands in history, and they have to reinvent themselves in order to get their music out in front of new people or to have you buy their music in different ways. So now they're teaming up with Rock Band, they're doing Cirque du Soleil, they are making themselves relevant after 50 years. Hopefully that doesn't make anybody in the room feel that old, it makes me feel really old. Here's a 75-year-old real estate brand. Okay? Monopoly. They're now making a round board. They no longer have money. You have to use a debit card. And when you pass go, you get $2 million.
Inflation.
And exactly. And I'm from Atlantic City, which is where Monopoly is, you know, that's where the streets are. And it's amazing, I always laugh about this. In Monopoly, you could build a hotel on the boardwalk for like $2,000. You know, so yeah, so I need $2 million in pass go because I got to build a better hotel on the boardwalk. So they're reinventing themselves after 75 years to make themselves relevant and interesting to a new people. And so what I want to talk to you today about what we're doing for our great 104-year-old brand and how we're trying to do the exact same thing. And we're doing it, hopefully, with your help. We'll be able to take on the next 20 years of real estate better than anyone else. So one of the comments and one of the ideas that we're going to be talking about throughout the day is this idea of listings anytime, anywhere. And for us, it's very important. You can find your property description anywhere. So it's not a matter of, but right there, when I say that, all we're talking about is the PC or your laptop. And really, what we're finding is this idea of mobility and people getting information when they want it, where they want it, is really the next step. So it's not important just to make sure your listings run on overstock.com. We want your listings to be accessed anytime, anywhere. And so we're on mobile. We're the first national real estate brand with a mobile-enabled website for iPhone and BlackBerry. We're out there, so if you're talking with a customer and you're at their kitchen table and you're asking for, they're asking you, why should I use you? Why should I use your company? This, to me, is one of those great differentiators, other than your great professionalism and success and expertise, that can help seal the deal. Their listings will get in front of more eyeballs than any other company that they do business with because of this idea of listings anytime, anywhere. Before on location, and hopefully what we're getting through this is a way for you to kind of explain this to your sellers when you're at the kitchen table trying to earn their business. Because this is really the differentiation, and this is the story you can hopefully deliver to help you get that piece of business. So last night I went online and I typed in Virginia Beach real estate, okay, on YouTube. And I got 1,400 videos, which is great. That's a lot of video out there. So right there, that should tell you, if you're thinking, well, maybe video really isn't for me yet, I'm not ready to dive in, there's already 1,400 videos in Virginia Beach that say Virginia Beach real estate. So right there, that should make everybody very afraid. And by the way, we have a nice big ad right at the top. But when I look at this, and when we looked at this back at the brand, we said, this is a mess. There's a lot more we can do with video on YouTube, because right now, I'm kind of struggling with how to move forward on this. So there were some areas of opportunity that we found when we looked at this that hopefully you can point out to your sellers. So here's a listing that was on there. Foxfire Home for Sale, Virginia Beach Real Estate, Dennis Blackmore, blah, 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 okay? So that's what I see, and that's what's going to entice me to click on that video, all right? Well, first of all, when I go on YouTube, I'm seeing 1,300 videos. I'm not going to go through all 95 pages of videos to try to find the one I want. Right there, I'm going to leave that page. I can't find what I'm looking for. Number two, the titles don't give me the information. Foxfire Home for Sale, Virginia Beach Real Estate. Okay, now what? You know, where is it? How much is it? Bedrooms, baths, price. I have no idea what this thing is going to do, and I'm not going to go through all these videos to find out. Number three, this property is a year old. Okay? And in most places, and I haven't checked on this one particularly, but in most times I check, those are expired listings. Because what happens is you post something up on YouTube, and you forget about it. And if I'm living in that house, and I bought that house 4 months ago, and it's still out on the web saying that it's for sale, I'm not really happy. Okay? And I probably violated a few rules and regulations. And then finally, just the quality of videos out on the web and on YouTube are really bad. And we think we have an opportunity as an entire Coldwell Banker network to together improve the quality of videos out there that will all give us a competitive advantage against the people we're dealing with. So when I look at YouTube, this is the visual I have. It's a big virtual landfill of rotting, old, disgusting listings. So what do we do about it? Well, Coldwell Banker came to the rescue with On Location. And here's why. So we kind of go through it, the organization piece. When you type in youtube.com/Coldwell Banker, this is the page you get. Okay? And this, we use IP lookup, which basically determines where you're coming from geographically, and then we deliver a mapping function, and the map is set up where you're coming from. So let's say I'm in Boston. This is the map I would receive. There's about 112 videos out there. When I mouse over these arrows, and the arrows are color-coded based on what kind of video it is, a little window will pop up, it'll show me what's on there. It'll give me information that will make me choose which videos I want. So I know geography, I know price, I know bedrooms. I can now move forward and start picking videos. So I click on a video, and within the window, I get this information, I get some property description, I can view the video right from the page, I can click on more details that take me back to coldwellbanker.com to get even more information, or starting in the next, I think, 2 to 3 weeks, there'll be a contact me form right here on this page that I can send an email to you trying to get more information on the video. Okay? So it's a much better organization than what was currently out there with the 1,300 videos. And the good news is, that was 1,300 videos in Virginia Beach, and I couldn't figure it out. We right now have 10,000 videos uploaded to one channel. So we've been able to organize 10,000 videos in a way where you don't automatically just leave the home page. You actually can come in and find the information you're looking for. So now let's talk about titles and the information as well as the expired listing piece. So here's a property from Stapleton, Colorado. You know, agent did a great job with the property description, tons of photos. It's a very nice property description. But what she was able to do is she also has a video. So she was able to go into Coldwell Banker